Greetings, love lights, and welcome to Chakra Light Radio. This is Juanine, and I am your host. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so glad that you're here with us. The Chakra Light Network is bridged to the Balanced Chakra Network, and we're dedicated to bridging the gaps of abundance, creativity, and knowledge through chakra balancing and awareness. And that's exactly what we do here on this show. We bring the insight of everyday people to our everyday audience, because we're all real people and we're all brilliant and we all have a genius deep down inside of us. But it's just a matter of us pulling that out by sharing our insight with each other. Now, what we do on a day-to-day basis, a lot of times we live so much in just our physical realm, and we are not completely aware that there is a spirit to us that's directly connected to our physical being. And this is where the chakras come in place, because our chakras, they are little energy centers all within our body. And actually we have more than 7 energy centers within our body. But here on Chakra Light, we deal with the primary 7 energy centers in our body. These energy centers, they give us telltale signs of what's going on with us. They'll give us physical symptoms or either emotional symptoms to let us know what's going on with our spirit and our physical body. Here in Chakra Light, we deal with 7 primary chakras. The first chakra is your root chakra. The color that's set with it is red. And this has to do with your stability, your security in life. And it really goes so deep, but I just give you 1 or 2 words to associate with it. The second chakra is your sacral chakra. The color with this is orange. And this chakra has to do with your emotional stability. Your third chakra is your solar plexus chakra. The color with it is yellow, and it has to do with your power, your confidence in life. The fourth chakra is your heart chakra. The color with it is green, and this has to do with your love and compassion for yourself and others. The fifth chakra is your throat chakra. The color is light blue, and this has to do with your ability to speak your truth, and it's located right at your throat, like it says. The sixth chakra is your third eye chakra. This color is an indigo or a dark blue. This has to do with your ability to see things beyond just what our physical eyes see. So it's like having a sight that can feel. This is your third eye sight, your insight, your foresight, your ability to, your psychic abilities. The seventh chakra that we deal with on Chakra Light is your crown chakra. It's located at the top of your head. The color associated with it is a violet purple or white. And this has to do with your ability to connect to God or the great oneness that connects us all together. I am so delighted because we have a super special guest on our show today, and she is going to talk with us about our crown chakra. Her name is Ms Corliss. How are you doing, Ms Corliss?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing, young lady?
I am absolutely amazing. I'm grateful. I'm productive. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to life. I am so many things. And I met Ms Corliss sitting in Panera Bread a few months ago while I was in Colorado. As everyone knows, I'm always going somewhere, so you just got to catch me where I'm at, okay? But I met Ms Corliss in a Panera Bread with her lovely daughter, Ebony, who actually was a guest on our show last week or the week before. And both of these women, they are just so dynamic. And they really piqued Ms Corliss, she really piqued my interest with this new lifestyle of hers that she's learned about I Am Word. And so I really wanted her to come on the show and share her insight with it and how it relates to our crown chakra and how we can balance our lives so that we can all pull our own daily lifestyles into her experience and we can balance each other out. So what is I Am Word, Ms Corliss?
Well, I Am Word is just a title for a book that I ran across about 2 years ago. His name is written by Paul Felig, F-E-L-I-G. But I came across it about 2 years ago, and it's a part of a whole plethora of books that I've have read through the years, and this happens to be one of my most favorite ones for this my life.
So what does it talk about in the book? Like, what is I am word? Like, what can you break that down for us just a little bit more?
Well, I am word is actually an energetic statement. I am word for God and the energy of God. Whenever you state this, you are stating or you're opening to a different energy system in order to manifest your thoughts. So I am word is just a statement that's made, like I am in my knowing, or I am in my wisdom. I am itself is a name for God that immediately, once it is stated with the voice, opens up an entire higher energy system and in from up and down into the head chakra.
Wow, that is, okay, so I totally can understand this because along my journey, I've been awakened to the I am presence. And what I've learned it to be is the words we speak. So I'm pretty sure it probably ties together, but you can just let me know how you feel about this, or, if you're in sync with what I'm saying. So the words we speak gives power. So when my friends and family around me, everyone always knows if I hear someone talking negatively, I just can't. I'm either going to have to leave, or if we're really close and you're okay with me speaking up, I try to offer more positive words to speak because I am so aware of how life are in words, and how they can affect our lives. So what are your experiences with words and how they create?
We must really get the idea that words, like everything else, is a powerful form of energy. So whenever you speak a word with the vibrations from your voice, which is a powerful way to manifest anything that you want in your life, you have to be careful of what you say. So when you say, I am sick, you're actually saying God is sick. Or I am thirsty, you're saying God is thirsty. So you have to be very careful as to what words you place behind those two words, I am. And what I've learned through the years is that it is just so very important that we pay attention to how and what causes the manifestation to take place. Because once you put your voice and your feelings to an action, then that is what creates manifestation. So it's really, really important in I Am Word to understand that we are not just a representation of God, but we are God. And in believing and understanding that, we need to really realize how much power we truly do have to create the life that we want to create.
That's amazing. And some people might consider it taboo to say that you are God, that I am God, that we are God. But that makes a lot of sense to me, because if we're made in God's image, then we have that DNA. We are, like, my last name is Young. I am young. And so I really take that on to every part of me. I say, I'm going to be young forever. That's my last name. That's who I am. I am young. And so for us to be made from the God image, we therefore are God as well. So that it doesn't, for all the audience members that are listening, really break it down. Don't listen with the mind state of your teachings of people around you. Listen to your heart and how real that feels within you, because the truth that can be manifested and where it comes from inside of you. And this is just so dope, Ms Corliss. So the I am presence and the I am, so is it a presence or the spirit, or it's the words are awakening the God within us, or how does this work?
Well, again, yes, you're correct. the work, awakening the energy system within us. Those chakras that you're talking about, they penetrate, those words penetrate those chakras and move us to a higher place once we understand what we're really doing. So again, it's really important that you understand how powerful the voice is and how powerful those words are. And when we talk about what's taboo, what I am word is kind of relaying to me on a personal level is that all of these rules that we have been given is just a form of control. When someone says, my father's or mother's religion, my Baptist upbringing, whenever someone says something that kind of goes against the grain and the feeling of what we've been taught, we see it as being taboo. In reality, those religions and those types of archetypes have been set up in order to keep us under control. It's a way of controlling us. And now in the new millennium, now since we're past 2012, now that the Christist energetic system is now upon us and transforming all of us on the planet right now. Not just the flowers in the earth. The entire planet is being transformed. The way we think, the way we feel, the way our awareness, all of those things are now being transformed. We are in, some people feel as though it is a crisis because things are turning upside down in people's lives. And they can't understand why. And they can't control it. And they don't know what this. And so for a lot of us a lot of those who do not understand exactly what the I am is doing to us, it's really kind of tripping out. And, as I sit and learn to be still in my knowing, I've come to see what's going on, and I've learned to be very still and be very quiet because I know that once the energy system starts to really truly move, and I think we'll see a big leap in the next 3 or 4 years to the existence of all of us on this planet. And we won't look the same. We won't feel the same. The children that are being born will not even be like the children that we were. They're different kind of human beings. They have a different DNA system. So I Am Word, the book itself, is really introducing you to your power.
Okay, and this is really amazing because our power is greatly increased when our crown chakra is balanced and spinning correctly. Because if it's clogged up, what would you say are some symptoms for our audience to know if their crown chakra is closed?
If you're angry, you cannot function. You cannot feel energy. You cannot experience light energy if you are angry. Anytime anger, you are not functioning properly, period. It shuts down all of your energy systems and it brings you to extremely low vibration, which causes depression. It causes sleep apathy. It's difficult for you to sleep. So you have to really understand what the dynamics of the way that you use your energy.
Wow, that is extremely great advice because anger really clogs us up from just feeling everything around. I can only speak for myself, which is why I've decided to personally take responsibility for everything that happens in my life because I don't want to be angry at anybody else. It takes too much time away from what I'm trying to do for myself. So if we're angry, what can we do to begin to take steps to release ourselves from that so that we can be free and start to let energy flow through us? Because anger sometimes can be like a disease. It just multiplies.
Well, anger just really simply stems from someone making a decision about how somebody else should act, think, feel, and is their world. You get angry because maybe somebody's not talking to you what you think is the proper way to talk to you.